Alrighty, so we're back filming another video from the car. Today you find me on my lunch break. Honestly, I'm just having one of those days. Like and subscribe if you can relate. Obviously I'm kidding, but really I just, was like, let me find something to do during my lunch break to kind of pick my energy up a little bit. And thought came to mind to film a couple videos. And so I've got about maybe 20 minutes here left before I have to drive back to my workplace. So let's get this rocking and rolling. And the first thing I want to say, this video is going to be about Target. And Target, you guys need some freaking help. And in general, probably every retail store, because I'm at the point where it's just like, you can't trust the data, okay? Because there is not an honest, like, whoever we have working in these departments, not the employees working at the actual building, but the people who are determining what's going to be stocking the store shelves, you got to figure it out, bro. Now, as you guys might know, I'm somebody that buys a lot of physical things, okay? Like, another video I'm about to film after I finish this one is we're going to open some Pokemon card packs because I want to see if I can get some of these illustration rares. They look pretty cool and cute. But when I walk into a place like Target, even if I'm only there to get random snacks or some random thing that I'm looking for that I think Target can provide, it's honestly like, I will always take the opportunity to go and look and see if they have any video games I'm interested in, movies, especially like Ultra HD Blu-rays, and sometimes even I'll look at like the books and the manga, just like to know what's out there, just to be interested in what's going on. And eventually I plan to purchase a lot of things I'm already interested in. So if I can find it at Target and it's either on sale or it just came out and I'm really interested in seeing the home release or something, I'll buy it on the spot. It's honestly a problem. Like, I probably do that too often, But when you walk into places like Target, and I want to say Walmart too, but I haven't been to Walmart in a while because the ones out here are not very good. Sorry, Walmart. But when I come into this Target, and any Target in my area, they literally do not have, like, there's this notion that people are buying less and less games in store. But then you go in store, and the games they have make no sense. Like, you have literally the worst games that came out within the last year with one or two options of like some interesting or popular games that came out within the last year, but none of the games that, one, people are talking about or interested in at all, and like in the current day, in the current last 3 months, or two, they've got some sort of like display for a new game, but there's no games left. So the example of this in my head is Astrobot. It's like, I've been trying to find Astrobot in person for weeks, basically since it came out, because it seems like exactly the type of thing I'm trying to play, and it's just nowhere. Now, I thought this Target didn't even have it ever, because you're looking around, you don't see it, but they did have a display for it, an entire display, but they ran out of copies. And the depth of the display looks like they must have stocked at most like 5 copies. It just seems ridiculous. The other thing is, I'm not even, like, Warhammer Space Marine 2 also cannot find this thing anywhere. So it just makes me go like, everybody wants to say people are only buying these games digitally and stuff like that, but whether it be the distribution channels or Target themselves or the publishers deciding on certain distribution channels, like, the games that people actually are buying are not in these stores at all. So when we look at data that's supposed to tell me about whether or not, physical still exists, people are still buying physical, we have to temper this with the expectation that people are walking in trying to do this and it's just not there. And I have to imagine that if I'm Target, video games probably do not make a large margin, but you're one of the only people in the entire market for video games that can sell a retail copy for a profit, because you're able to buy it at scale in such a way where you could at least make more than the $5 a copy that a small business that tries to sell these games through a group buy would be able to do. If you guys didn't know that, your local video game stores that are owned by people like you and me, they basically are only able to get these games if they're able to buy a big group buy from like a distributor that buys an even bigger group buy because they have capital, you know? And it's like, that ends up manifesting itself in them only making like $5 on the game, and they can only get like 2, 3, 10 copies at the most. You know, it's just not viable, but they do it because it brings people into the store. But the reality is, like, Target, Walmart, everybody, I feel like, and even GameStop to an extent, when I go into GameStop, they don't even have the new games. And it's just like, what's going on? Are you guys doing this on purpose? Like, this feels like a conspiracy. Another thing, movies. Most of the Targets I go into now, this is supposed to be the place to go to pick up your Ultra HD Blu-ray. Maybe it's Best Buy, but Best Buy said they're not even interested in really doing it anymore. But, you know, Target's supposed to be the place that has semi-exclusive things or whatever. So I would imagine that they would at least have some stuff. But every Target in my area, and I'll just say the state is Ohio, I don't want to dox myself, but every Target in my area doesn't even like carry movies anymore. Like, they have one skinny shelf that has, again, like the movies that are not even the new movies that just came out that people want to buy. It makes no sense. It's fucking confusing, you know? Like, aren't they trying to sell stuff? Apparently not. But another thing I'm noticing, these sections across the board are like discombobulated. The video game sections, the book sections, the trading card collectible section, the movies section, like they all are in one big amalgamation that doesn't make any sense when you think about the floor plan. And I know that that's how these places are supposed to work, but it's even worse than that. It's like not inefficient to the point of, oh, I'm walking around and now I see all this other stuff because I've been forced to walk around. It's inefficient to the point of like PlayStation accessories being in the Nintendo area and like Pokemon plushies being in the PlayStation area. Like, anybody who knows anything about this stuff would be like, oh, that doesn't make any sense. But for some reason, they're stocking all this stuff there. I'm just confused. Like, what's going on with the sales department? Because I know you guys are the ones that are in merchandising. Because I know you guys are the ones that are figuring out what things should go on what shelves and which was going to sell through the best. But it seems like there's just been an absolute disregard at Target for the sections that I like. So I just want to put that word out there. Target, what are you doing? I've been here the past couple of days. So I've been eating lunch out of here because I am trying not to eat as many carbs or sugar, trying to stay more like meat, veggie type things. So I've been getting those little charcuterie Lunchables. But it's just like these guys. Sound messy and I have trash in my car. But it's just like, what are we doing? Like, when I see this, like all these customers decide to buy digital instead, it's like, well, no, well, obviously they will, because you don't even sell it in the store. And the stuff you're selling in the store is like Football Club 24, games from 3 years ago that came out for the PS5, and sold out of the Astrobot, and no Space Marine 2, like literally no Elden Ring, like not even like games that are really popular from the past couple years. So it's just like, it's a little bit ridiculous, to say the least. So I just don't understand, like, if we're gonna at least have a section for this stuff, if we're gonna complain that nobody's buying it or whatever, could you at least try to put the stuff that people actually buy in the store? That'd be like if, you know, you had a market report that everybody was really loving this new version of Tide dishwasher, or sorry, not dishwasher, Tide laundry detergent, and then like this very specific version that had a new, you know, whatever. Everybody's talking about it, everybody wants it, and then you just go and stock nothing but like the competitor brand's not interesting version, and then you're like, dang, how come we didn't get any of this laundry detergent boost? How come we didn't take advantage of any of that bump? How come it didn't work for us? It's just like, I don't get what you guys are doing. So that's the end of this. Another thing I would say is that they don't even sell Yu-Gi-Oh cards in my area at Targets at all. Like these dueling mirror tins and all that. I guess if I want to get one, I should go to the card shop that I told him I didn't want one anyway. But I don't want one. But it's just like the fact that there's not even a loose pack or blister for me to buy just is kind of disappointing. So I don't know. I guess my main takeaway is just like Target, what are you guys doing? You know? Like is this a psyop? Like am I exposing a conspiracy here where it's like, yeah, of course people are not buying physical anymore because you don't stock any of the stuff people would want to buy, you know? I don't know. You know, if you guys need help, you can reach out to me. I don't really care. But anyway, that's just a lunchtime rant for me today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I'm not sure if I'll be able to post it from out and about. So maybe you'll see this posted later today. But, you know, those are just my thoughts. Target, what's going on? Hope you guys are having a good day. If you stayed to the end of this video, please comment in the description down below. I'd love to know what you guys are thinking about this. But anyway, that's the video, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.